I mistakenly injected Harlan with morphine, thinking it was anti-inflammatory medication. The dose was enough to kill him. I frantically searched for an antidote, but couldn't find one anywhere in the medicine cabinet. Harlan was still joking around. He even pulled out his notebook, wanting to jot down this interesting way to kill someone. I picked up the phone to call for help, but Harlan hung it up. He believed someone was trying to use me to kill him, and he didn't want me to get caught up in this. From this point on, I had to follow his instructions. When going down the stairs, I needed to make noise on purpose. When leaving, I had to say goodbye to his youngest son. Once out of camera range, I'd park the car by the roadside, then sneak back into the estate through the backyard. I'd climb up to the 3rd floor using the railing on the outside wall, put on Harlan's clothes, briefly appear in front of his youngest son, then head back home the same way. The next day, news of Harlan's death hit the headlines. A private detective also came to investigate. I accompanied them to the estate to review the surveillance footage. When I saw the footage, I realized the spot where I parked that night was within camera range. Just then, the recorder suddenly malfunctioned. Nick took a look around the estate. When he reached the backyard, my footprints from that night were still clearly visible on the ground. Nick noticed them too.
Okay, we got footprints here, so I want Marta, stop.
What?
Marta, stay there. Marta, stay there, Marta. No. All right.
Walking into the estate, the dog ran toward me from a distance, carrying a wooden board in its mouth, the very railing I had broken. Before Nick could notice, I threw the board far away, but moments later, the dog brought it right back and dropped it in front of Nick. Nick found where the board had broken from and carefully examined that window. There were dirt marks on the window and the floor. At that moment, the lawyer gathered everyone in the living room to read Harlan's will.
I, Harlan Thrombey, being of sound mind and body and yada yada yada, I hereby direct that all my assets, both liquid and otherwise, I leave in their entirety to Marta Cabrera. My entire ownership of Blood Like Wine Publishing, I leave in its entirety to Marta Cabrera